Welcome back to the channel Loving Love Minorca. I'm Andrew and today we're off to Menorca for the day. It's going to be a brilliant day, so I'm standing here by the reception at Bellevue where the pickup's going to be at 7:45 AM to go down to Ciutadella port to jump on the fast boat, which takes an hour to get over to the port of Menorca, and then we'll have a guided look round in the coach. So without further ado, let's get on with the journey. So the minibus has arrived to take me down to the port, so let's go with it. So that's a fast ship all ready for us. We're down at Ciutadella port now, just waiting to get our tickets and board the fast boat to take us over to the island. So we've been given our boarding passes now. We've got the 9:30 going to Menorca and the 8:30 PM coming back. And these are the two reps that are going to be taking us over there. So up we go then, onwards to board the ship. So we're just walking now to board the boat to take us to our great day out in Menorca. So we're just leaving Menorca now, Ciutadella, on our day trip to Menorca. Just hearing now as the engines pick up to full speed. So we're off the boat now, on the way to get on back on the coach. The journey on the bus was just over an hour. It wasn't bad at all, it wasn't rocky, it was quite a nice steady trip actually. So the bus is waiting for us to get on then. Time to make a move now, explore this island. So Menorca is part of the Balearic Islands. Menorca is the top of the island. We live it's the middle, and they've got Ibiza down the south of the island. As you're driving around, I can see a lot of similarities between here in the UK, to be honest with you. It's a lot of greenery.
Then you got also about 30,000 inhabitants.
Just approaching our first stop now. Have a little look around. This is Binibeca.
It is
So this is Binibeca. It's a beautiful little port. It's houses, shops, hotels and a few bits here. But it's mainly false, to be honest with you, because even though it's made to look very, very old, it was actually started being built in the late 1960s. So it's really not as old as it looks, but it's purely for tourists. Lots of little restaurants. This is the main part. This is the square here. Lots of restaurants you can see here, cafe, bars, plenty of places to get a drink. There's lots of little alleys like this to have a look down. We've got half an hour free time before we've got to be back on the bus again. And the port is just down here.
Like the White Village. Ciutadella.
So as I was saying, this is an artificially built town or port that was built especially for tourism. Definitely walking around, I've seen some very unusual buildings. As I was saying, there's lots of these alleys, just have a look around. I always say it's worth looking around different areas. You never know what you're going to find. So have you been to Binibeca before? Have you been to the island before, Menorca? I'd love you to leave a little message in the messages below and tell me if you've been here or if you tend to come here because of my videos. It really does mean a lot to me. So it's goodbye to Binibeca and on to our next destination now.
Falls Sie sich wundern sollten, warum wir hier in Binibeca alles so weiß haben, es nennt sich ja auch das Weiße Dorf. Das ist
So we're being dropped off in the bus. This is the capital, Mahon. And we've got 2 hours, give or take, of free time to have a look around. This is the lunch time. The reps are going to show us down to the port where we're going to be picking the bus up again from, and then we'll be by ourselves to investigate, should I say. It's a very unusual chair, that, isn't it? I just love different bits and pieces to have a look at. So the rest of the team now have gone on their own way, left us all alone to have some dinner, have a little walk along the beach or whatever. It's a lovely little town, I must admit. It's sort of got a good handful of small traditional as well as a few of the bigger shops we expect. And I spy an ice cream shop. It's rude not to, isn't it? There's a good handful of flavours in here, but I'm going for traditional vanilla. Gracias. Hey, it's not bad, is it? So I'm going to continue the walk. We're eating the ice cream. It's really nice, that is, as well. Well, you can really taste the vanilla in that as well. It's lovely. Lots of park benches in the shade as well, which is nice because it's exceptionally hot today. It really is. It's the early 30s. That's where these little tops come in handy if you're sitting down having a drink. 36 degrees it says, and it's 2:15. They're still early. Still got quite a bit of the day to go. But we've got a port next where we can have a little paddle. Then we've got a mountain to have a look at the top of, and various other things. If you're enjoying this film, please give us a big thumbs up. It does mean a lot to me, and it does the channel good as well. And even over here, there's a few shops for sale. I don't know if you fancy having a little go. Might be the perfect place to sort of set up something, mightn't it? It does actually remind me a lot of Palmer Old Town. They have a lot of traditional little shops over there, don't they? So next to the church, you can turn left, follow the road round, you get to a beautiful viewpoint right across the port. Being near to the sea, it's breezy up here. This is the view here. So the actual place where we picked up will be down the port on the left hand side. But this is the biggest port here on the island, as you can see. The views are really spectacular. And there's a lift, if you can't make it from the top down to the bottom, there's a glass lift just over there as well. And they take the next on the right hand side, coming back towards the town. Find this little alleyway here. And there's another view at the end, another view of the port. Oh, down there, that big building, that's where we're going to be getting the bus to the next part, just down there. It really is nice to come here for the day to have an organised trip, just have a general look around the island, see what it's all about. But I would really like to come over here for a weekend or a few days, just have a look, experience the food and have plenty of time to sit, relax and watch the people walk by and that sort of thing. Just in here I found a little market, local produce market. So let's have a look, see what it's all about. It's nice and cool in here. Supermarket downstairs. There's a stage outside with an outside bar and plenty of seating as well to go with it. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? And out again of the market. Good handful of cafe bars around to get something to eat or drink. So this is a hill here that I have to walk down to get the bus in a few minutes' time. There's another alternative way if you do find the walking a bit of a job, and that is this clear glass lift just here. That'll take the strain away if you find it hard to walk. It's well worth just coming up here to look at this view. So I'm going to take a walk down now and get ready to get on the coach and go to the next part of our destination. You either carry on round the road or you can come down the steps. So this is where the lift drops you off down below. Back on board the bus on the way to the next place to have a snoopers and a little look around. Really enjoyed it here. As I said, it'd just be nice to have a little longer, maybe a few days, and explored the place properly. Well, giving it what it deserves, in other words. Off to Fornells now, which is a lovely little beach just time for a little paddle, I think. Let's go and have a paddle. You know how much I like my paddles. It's just not a trip without a paddle, is it? Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely. Just have a little bit of paddle. There's people over there swimming as well, which is really nice. One lad over there says over with a scuba. So welcome to Fornells. So the sea is just absolutely perfect for paddling. It's just nice to see some people over there swimming. And we've had half an hour here. This is Fornells. You know, I really did enjoy my paddle. If I had a little bit more time, I'd probably get in there and have a swim, because the place over there you can get changed just round the corner there and get into your swimming costumes. But the pavement's ever so flat round here. If you fancy coming here and you've got walking issues, you need a mobility scooter or that sort of thing. They're like normal. The pavement is lovely and it's smooth and even. Just look how crystal clear the water is. I love the colours. Yeah, these buildings are really lovely. Again, it just reminds me of the old town, Mahon or Ciutadella. So moving on from Fornells now to our next destination. It's beautiful scenery, isn't it? So it's up off the top of the mountain. This is 357 feet high. The tallest mountain on the island of Menorca. On a nice day, you can see Minorca from up here. Just for the same, when you're standing up at Fornells, you can see Minorca from there. Let's cut Fornells where we were a minute ago, just there. So roughly everywhere we've been driving today, we've noticed this mountain and the aerials on top of the mountain the whole journey. And if you fancy a drink, there's a little cafe in here as well, a cafe bar. And the church is right in front of us. Little shop. I say little shop, it's a bit like the TARDIS. But being in a cave, it's lovely and cool in here. And there's say the cafe restaurant next door, little bar, fancy a drink. You buy something with a restaurant, You can sit out here on the little terrace with this view. Back into us then. Welcome to Ciutadella. This is our last stop before we get back on the boat to go back to Menorca. Roughly translated, Ciutadella actually means small city, small cathedral, that sort of thing. We'll see in a minute the cathedral just up here. And then we'll start walking around for the cathedral. We'll move off and we've got to be back here at 7:15. And the time now is 20 to 6. Well, this is where we've been brought to start our little wander by ourselves. We left here for about an hour and a half till we got to meet the bus again. So this is the cathedral. So from here we can have a little bushes round. This is a high street, carry you straight on down there. You can turn right to the museum, which is up there. If we carry on coming up here and turn left, we can have a look at the port. So I think we'll have a look at that, and when we look at the port we'll have a look around the old part. It's beautiful houses around there, aren't they? Just look how unusual these places are. Look at the pillars. Yeah, really beautiful. Just starting to set up the night market now. Down the bottom of this road, this is the port. Oh, this is lovely, isn't it? This really is nice. So I've left the port behind now, returned to the cathedral to have a look at a few of these shops and things. There's a nice handful of shops just around here, including cafes, restaurants and bars and things like that. Just walked to the end now of the shops. I just found this, isn't it? You know, really unusual, brilliant. There's a little cafe. And this is the main road here. Let's go find something to have a drink. There's loads of little alleys around as well with little shops everywhere, restaurants, things. Well, it's a night market.
Yes, I see they're exchanging now.
I love looking around night markets. I must admit, they're so different than to the normal markets. Some of the stalls are familiar, as you can imagine. They're pretty much the same, but a lot of the stalls are homemade or handmade items. I always wish I could draw, you know. So it's just going to walk back to the bus now. Got just over half an hour, but I might grab another drink on the way because it's an hour journey back to Mallorca from Menorca. Cheers guys, it's been a brilliant day, isn't it? Just having a Coke in a cafe, just waiting for the time. Got just about half an hour before we leave to come back to Mallorca. I mean, as I say, it's been a long day. We got picked up at 7:30 this morning and it's 7 o'clock now. We won't get back into Mallorca until about 10 o'clock, give or take, that sort of time. So anyway, if you enjoyed today's film, please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget Facebook page, Loving Up Mallorca. And put down below in the comments if you've done the trip, if you've already been over to Mallorca, what you think of it. Have I inspired you maybe to do the trip? So anyway, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next film. Bye for now. Well, cheerio Menorca, it's been a really good day. Thank you for having me. Hopefully next time I might stay for a little bit longer, maybe a couple of nights or so, and experience you in all your glory. Bye bye Menorca, see you soon.